Yo, it's your boy. Well, I ain't your boy yet. My first video. Uh, hey man, so I'm just keep it real. Uh, Always been into fragrances. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all before I start this video. Look, we about to go on. It's about to be story time. Alright, so growing up an African kid, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to Liberia. Like the way we do shit just different. So just any child of a foreigner, I'm first generation. So what that means, I think first, second, I don't fucking know. Just know I was born here from Liberian parents that immigrated here. So whatever that means, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, so growing up in America with foreign parents, a lot of the shit you experience is just different. But at the end of the day, what I think about for well, I'm editing this shit too. So hey, look, if y'all see little chops, I'm editing this shit because I'm freestyling. But but yeah, so I never forget like middle school. Middle school, like I used to walk to school, and I didn't really understand. They never really gave me the significance of like. I'll be honest, just like, hey man, you getting older. You gotta put that deodorant on every day. Bruh, I ain't catch none of those waves, bruh. My parents was just grinding. I was going to school, balling, you know what I'm saying, before school started, playing at the playground, just kicking it with my friends. Oh, I got to school, nigga, mind you, didn't have the concept of deodorant. Didn't have the concept of all that shit. All I was just going to school, like, man, fuck it. I'm having fun before school. I get there early. We be playing football, basketball in the gym on top of that. Go to class, no deodorant, boofing. Not looking good. So I be in class, mind you, I don't know if y'all before it got cool to be African, nigga. It wasn't cool before, but it was like that was the stigma. This African people, they didn't smell good. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was people in your house was cooking, blah 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 blah. This and that and the third, whatever it was just like nigga, you was getting teased, you was getting dogged. Oh boy, you stink, you stink. So mind you, not that I was really like smelly, but I just didn't understand that concept. Boy, put deodorant on. You know what I'm saying? Parents wasn't telling me that either. I barely saw them, so I ain't gonna hold you. Middle school was tough because I was doing all this, that, and the third, going to class, getting teased like shit. Boy, you stink, go, you smell, blah, 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 blah. So, I ain't gonna lie, that shit just like traumatized me. So, basically, I said all that, like, towards the end of my middle school career, like 8th grade, I was like, bruh, I'm not about to go do that shit no more. I'm not. I tried everything. I went from, like, I would do shit like, I was taking a long way around. I was doing some weird shit. So, for instance, like, I was like, damn, bro, I ain't trying to get teased, or whatever the case may be. So I knew like the laundry sheets, they smell good. So I would go do my normal routine before school, kick with my friends at the park. Then before class, I would get to school, be in the gym hooping and shit. But then I keep laundry sheets in my backpack and shit. So I get to my locker, wait till the bell ring, everybody go to class, I'm gonna get that. Get the laundry sheets in my backpack, rubbing them on me and shit. Try and get to class like, yeah, nigga, I don't stink, blah, 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 type shit. But that shit didn't work. It was like, I kind of had a reputation. So niggas was just like peeping like how I was moving. So it was just like, they was still finding little ways to clown me. I was like, I can't do that, I can't do that. Man, after a while, you know what I'm saying, 8th grade, that shit y'all like slow down. 7th grade was heavy. Beginning of 8th grade, heavy. Towards the end of 8th grade, going to high school, I figured this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So it started off with like fragrance oils. I don't know if y'all y'all probably know about, y'all probably done seen the niggas, they had the little oil joints selling the oils or whatever. Y'all see them at the mall, they got the little, essential oils. My cousin used to wear them. And I remember one summer I spent the whole summer over there. My older cousin had this joint called, had no idea at the time, but the joint was called John Paul. If y'all into Ferguson's, y'all know, but nigga, I'm a kid, I don't know. All I know is this nigga was like, yeah, BB got the John Paul joint smell good. I was like, alright, damn, I'm about to try this shit. So, whatever the case may be, nigga, I got to high school. Dance video 5 minutes, man, that ain't long. Look, if y'all ain't fucking with it, stop watching. Fuck it. I'm my story time. So basically, bro, I was on my shit come high school, nigga. Like I really, like that summer I took my L's, bro. I was middle school. They was dogging me. I was really taking L's, like teasing my shit every day. Blah. High school, I was like, no, I'm not going like that. So nigga, I was taking showers. I had finally understood the concept of deodorant, and I had to smell good oils. So my cousin then put me onto the fragrance oils. I was going to the mall. Got to high school, put them on my hand, the oils on me. I was on my smell good shit. But I tell you this, that was the beginning of my fragrance journey. It really started. I really say it started just off the strength of that pain. You know, I ain't gonna hold you. If y'all still here for this, I know I ain't nobody, but if y'all still listening to this, you learn the most just by going through some shit that hurt. And it's like, nigga, ooh, hey, look, don't say that word. But I'm gonna bleep that out. But yeah, like, how I'm gonna say this, bruh? You see the fire. They if you touch that bitch and it burn, excuse me, you gonna know not to touch that bitch no more. So how I learned a lot of my shit just throughout my life and in general, it is better to, you know what I'm saying, listen and gain wisdom that way. But you learn OC ass life lessons, bro, from really just getting fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like going through it. I learned my lesson. Like, no, I'm not going through that shit no more. It started my fragrance journey. Like, it started with the oils. It started with me taking L's. You know what I'm saying? Just on some hygiene shit. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, not really having nobody. Older brother got kicked out off the early. Didn't really have him around. Father, he around but not around. So it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna just learn. So just little shit like that is what started my fragrance journey with that. And I just started getting enamored with. I had went through taking so many losses, like nigga, you stink, blah blah blah. That that high of, oh, you smell good. I was like, yeah, bitch. So I started to fall in love with that. But let's just say, fast forward, and basically, I always was in the smell goods, but all I knew was oils, essential oils. So even to this day, I'm a little older now, just turned 29. But let's just say I turned 25, when I turned 25, 26, 27. So I was working at my old job, and I would just always look forward to going to the mall, seeing what kind of different oils they had, blah, blah, blah. But I guess recently it was like I started putting the pieces together. So I ran across some fragrant, like, so my leg or whatever. Well, if y'all don't know what that means, leg around DMV, that's like, that's your boo, that's your joint, that's the joint you messing with. So for Christmas, she had got me, hold up, let me get the joint. She got me the, y'all can't see it. She got me the Burberry torch. So I was like, I don't fuck with it. I got it, but you know what I'm saying? I was like, it started making me think. It started making me think like, damn. I remember, and just on my development shit, I was on some other shit. So, mind you, like, when I was just trying to evolve as a man, I was running into, like, certain YouTube channels. Y'all probably hit the Kevin Samuels. He be on some wild shit. Shouts out my nigga MS. Shouts out to Man Mindset, blah, blah, blah. But when I ran into Kevin Samuels' channel for the first time, he was talking about fragrances, right? And I ain't really paying no mind, in it when I was like 25, 26. But what had happened was when I got that last Christmas, the Burberry torch, it made me think like, okay, that don't smell good, but I'm trying to find some other joints that's probably good. You know what I'm saying? But then it led me back to like, oh yeah, Kevin Samuels used to do shit like that. So I was like, okay, let me see what he hitting on. And I went to his channel just to see what type of frags he was talking about. But that was the rabbit hole, cause mind you, fucking with him, you know this fucking algorithm, they know how to get you. So YouTube, so I ran into fucking Jeremy Fragrance, and y'all know how that rabbit hole with Jeremy Fragrance go. If any of y'all frag heads or whatever, y'all into fragrance and stuff, but I was like, okay, dude, got what you need to succeed on YouTube. You need content. Jeremy Fragrance got that charisma, like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, who this dude? Y'all like tough, you know what I'm saying? Know what he talk about? So I was just enamored. I was like, okay, let me see, top 10 compliments. I told y'all in high school I started falling in love with them compliments because I ain't never got them, like, off the smell good type shit. So I was like, oh, top 10 compliments? I'm about to see what these hitting on was good. You know what I'm saying? Then, it led me down the rabbit hole. I'm looking at, I never knew about the fragrance side of YouTube, but I'd be on this joint looking at everything else. And then I start like, oh, this is a whole new world type shit. So I was on the fragrance side of YouTube for the first time, brought into it by a little idea from Kevin Samuels, then Jeremy Fragrance. I was really following him hard, just really under his guidance, just understanding the game a little bit. Then I started to find other people. Oh, shout out to Jeremy Fragrance, by the way. That man, he OC with this shit, especially like, cause that shit monetized. So this nigga making, he not a nigga, but he making bread. So that, hey, shout out to him, and he probably smell good. You know what I'm saying? He got all the phrase. But yeah, I also found who I bang with on here. Not Jeremy. I just said that. Justin Copeland got good charisma. You know what I'm saying? Understands his fragrance. I really just like fell off of him, off of Jeremy Fragrance. His videos repetitive, but I like Justin Copeland, bro. You know what I'm saying? He a brother. He also, you know what I'm saying? I feel like his taste more similar to mine and stuff like that. But not even to get too caught up on that. For real, I'm gonna really wrap this joint up with, that was how my fragrance journey started. You know what I'm saying? Really kind of went through that pain of like, nigga, you like, bro, you stink. You don't smell good. And then went through that for 2 years in middle school. Got to high school. Well, spent the summer with my cousin. He put me onto the oils. On them joints for years. That's all I knew. After that, you know what I'm saying? I got a fragrance for Christmas that really kind of like opened me up. I was like, bruh, I'm trying to be on some new smell good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, type shit. So, hey, look, now I'm here. And I tell you, like, this is the beginning of my fragrance journey. I'm letting y'all know on this channel. First of all, this channel, I'm talking about everything. But it's gonna be a lot of fragrance content, a lot of content related to fragrance and stuff, but other stuff too. That's why you see the name. What that mean? Y'all know what that mean? Go look it up. I'm not about to do everything for y'all, but if y'all know what that mean, it's like that's how I'm at the beginning of my journey. You know what I'm saying? And I'm finding new frags. I'm working from home now, so that'd be like the highlight. I'm looking at frags. I'm looking up in my frag game. So when this pandemic shit and we're gonna be back to that. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? When I'm hanging with my boo or whatever, she let me know if she fucking with stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Frag journey began. I'm not about to be on this joint talk about, I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna have the best words. You know what I'm saying? Cause ooh yeah, I don't know about every fragrance these niggas be having. They be having like the best understanding of every note or every smell. Like, I'm gonna just keep it a stack for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna let y'all know like what this joint smelling good, what it's making me think about, like how it make me feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. So yeah, hey man, I hope y'all mess with the content. If y'all bang with me, go ahead, hit that. You know, yeah, what they be doing? They be pointing down at the joint. It's gonna be in one of them corners.